Next up, Vikings-Steelers. Vikings going to Pittsburgh after a big win, a shellacking. Who the fuck did they beat? The Bengals 48-10, smoked them. Isaiah Rodgers had the greatest defensive game of all time in the regular season. Yeah, but like literally he did. Interception return for a touchdown, fumble recovery for a touchdown, forced the fumble that he got. He like just took it and then grabbed it and then ran 60 yards for a touchdown. Oh no, it was crazier watching it than the stats. Like I know what's gonna happen, and then it happened because you're like zone out or whatever, and you're like, wait, what the fuck did he just do? Then if they don't show the replay, you look at the replay and you're like, wait, no, he really tackled him, grabbed the ball, it hit the ground for a second, he scooped the ball up and was gone. He did the everything. The tackle, the fumble, the recovery, the touchdown. This was after he had the interception return for a touchdown, which Jake Browning just threw it right to him because it's Jake Browning, and Harrison Smith is underneath. So he's like, all right, I got to throw the ball over there somewhere, so I'm going to throw it right to him. Isaiah was like, thank you, I'll take it off. He also guarded T. Higgins one-on-one with a deflection. Isaiah Rodgers might be... we'll see it in another week. And then he forced another fumble.
Best defensive player of the year candidate for sure.
I mean, who else can there be?
I mean, we'll talk about another candidate for sure a little later down the line, but I think right now he's leading.
Yeah, for sure he's leading. After that, if he can, I can't even ask him to replicate that. It was insane.
If you want the best defensive game ever.
Also, Carson Wentz, first game in for J.J. McCarthy, did a whole lot of nothing, and it's fine because you know why? The Vikings, Jordan Mason, really good running back. Then Aaron Jones got hurt. They used their backup Scott, also really good. O'Connell cooking, Flores cooking. Going up against the Steelers, who, even though I lose every time, I pick for them or against them. I don't fucking like this team. Do you know what I had to do before I came on here?
What?
I had to do my recording for every team. The Steelers one, 4 minutes. What the fuck am I gonna say? They don't do anything. Watch the games. No, I watched them not do anything. I actually sat for 40 minutes of my time and watched the Patriots fumble it 5 fucking times and watched the Steelers do nothing. And I know that the Pats defense isn't great. I've seen Geno kind of cook them, and I saw the Dolphins kind of cook them. I'm taking the Vikings. And oh, by the way, 9:30 in Ireland. You're waking this old man up overseas. He already has played the Vikings overseas with the Jets last year. Looked very bad. Had no interest for Flores. Now, can Carson Wentz implode? Maybe, but that running game is very good. And I still don't believe the Steelers' defense is good. The Patriots were inside the 50 all game. They were in the red zone 3 times when they turned it over. Maybe 4. I don't know. It was amazing how much it kept happening. I'm like, oh, these guys are just... We'll get to them. But I'm taking the Vikings. I don't think the Vikings are that dumb. I think Jordan Davis is not going to fumble the ball 2 times. And I think that the Vikings defense, we've seen them really put the smackdown on people. Like, the Bengals looked competent against the Jags. They couldn't do anything. And it wasn't all Isaiah Rodgers, by the way. Isaiah Rodgers was great. That wasn't the only thing. Their D-line is ridiculous. Harrison Smith is actually in there looking good. They sent him on a blitz, and then he kind of helped with the interception. They got Grenard. Van Ginkel came back.
I saw Chase Browning throw. Like, one of the picks was he threw a pass, and then one of the linebackers took the ball, and then that's how one of the picks happened. So.
Now they fly, and Flores has them cooking. They'll all-out blitz you. They're going to scream at Rodgers. Not just going to sit there and let him just sit back. They're going to hit him. He's going to get annoyed. It's going to be 9:30, and it's going to be in a different country. So maybe he'll take enough drugs for that to be okay, but I'm not very sure. He won't completely implode because they're still 2-1. I just think that the Vikings are better, and I think that from what I saw, Carson Wentz knows the assignment. He wasn't great. He wasn't even throwing the ball away. He was doing what Carson Wentz does. What do you think he was doing, Tony? After that. No, when he had to throw the ball, but nothing was open.
They're just throwing that bitch right away.
Nope. He doesn't throw the ball away.
Just taking them sacks.
Taking them sacks. Sitting there, taking them 7-yard losses and letting Flores and special teams and Isaiah Rodgers do what they gotta fucking do.
There you go.
So yeah, give me the Vikings. I like the running game. Jettas, he threw it once to Jettas, and Jettas got like 40 yards. I'm like, yeah, that's kind of all he has to do, isn't it? It's a really good team. So Tony, who you got? Let me mark these down.
Look, picked against them last week. I picked against them with strong disrespect for Carson Wentz.
Yeah, you were talking a lot of shit.
Yeah, I was. And
You're like, Carson Wentz? You think Carson Wentz is better than Jake Browning? Like,
He
bro,
might just
bro,
be.
bro, come on,
you know
bro.
what? I should have.
That's ridiculous.
Should have put together.
Yeah.
That Jake Browning did throw 3 interceptions against the Jaguars.
Yes. I told you. I said it live. I'm like, hold up. Once you said that, I'm like, wait a minute. Carson Wentz, like, he'll throw picks, but come on, bro.
See, I already talk shit. So,
Yeah.
You feel me? I'm not. You feel me? But,
Nah, I want you to do it again.
but nah, I can't. No. Nah.
Who are you picking?
I'm just saying, Minnesota.
You're taking the Vikings?
Yeah, I said I just disrespected Carson once last week, and I'm not gonna do it again because that lost me a game. And I'm like,
Oh.
I don't. Here's the thing about the Steelers. I think the Steelers are gonna beat every team that they're better than. And I
Yeah.
think they're gonna lose to every team they're worse than.
Yeah.
And I think it's like that simple. I don't think anything's gonna surprise me with the Steelers.
Yeah.
So
I agree. I was watching that boring ass game, and I'm like, oh, they're just better than this stupid ass team. They don't even have to do anything. They just stand there. We're the Steelers. All right. I guess that fucking worked. They just get defense off of their colors. I was so confused, dude. They weren't doing anything, and they had no points. I'm like, the team. I wrote it down. I'm like, the Patriots have been inside the 50 3 straight times and gotten 0 points. I think it was 4 straight after I wrote it down. 4 straight times. And they didn't score on that drive either. Got no points because I think Drake May threw a pick that time. It was crazy. I was like, guys, just kick a field goal, dude. They would be trembling if you kicked a field goal. That would strike fear in their hearts because then they'd have to kick a field goal. And they'd have to move the ball. I will say, though, Rodgers was clutch. He hit some third downs. He hit the touchdown he threw. It was a tie game, and then he hit a clutch touchdown. But, my God, maybe they hey, well, whatever. It is what it is. The Eagles do that shit, too. So, we're just cooler. We're just cooler about it. I don't know.
It's just Pennsylvania. So.
We just don't have Aaron Rodgers.